Morning, Uncle Monet.
Morning, my boy. How's it?
So today what we wanted to discuss with you is, in your perspective, how do you get enough time for family and work?
I think it's quite difficult to get enough time, and the obvious answer is that you need to make time, but that's not always possible. And I think the answer is in when you do have the time, what do you do with that time? It's about really spending that quality time, because you can spend a lot of time at home with your family and still not spend time with them. So it is when you have the opportunity with them to make a decision, to make it quality time and to have an impact on their life and your family's life, and to allow them to have an impact on your life. I think that is the way that I strive to do things. It's not always possible, but it's about when you are there to really be there, emotionally, physically, because to be there just physically, but your mind is not always there. It's not quality time, and I don't think that's productive.
It's interesting that you say that, because my wife also brings that up with me a lot, is presence. You know, I can be there, but I'm not there because I'm thinking of other stuff.
100%. And I think, there's always going to be things that you need to think of. That's who we are. Then it's better to just spend time, think about the things that you're thinking about, try to sort it out, and then when you do have the time with your wife, your kids, to really just, as we said, to be there for them.
So do you close off when you leave work here, or anything that you need to do? Do you put it on like an exam pad or something? How do you do it so that you're present at home and present at work without thinking of the other two?
I think when it comes to your family, and I've got my two little daughters, and they're not at the age when I get there to realize, listen, I must now give Dad half an hour for him to first sort out these things. They're not at that level, and you can't expect it of them either. So when you get there, you must just make it happen. I think in the past, I used to travel home and commute on my bike, and that was quite nice because you couldn't take any phone calls and couldn't really listen to radio. So that gave me a lot of time to think. Unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. But now in traffic, don't switch on your radio, and go through the process and dealing with the things in your mind. That when you get home, use the traffic productively to think and sort out these issues. So when you get home, your kids want to argue and run to you, that you're not thinking of all the issues, but you can really spend time with them. I think that's the way that I'm trying to do it.
And it's so interesting because my wife also spoke to me about that, was to use the traffic to either prepare for work in the morning, or when you're coming back home, to shut down from work and
100%.
process everything that you haven't throughout the day.
Exactly. And I want to almost reiterate the point. You can't. I think with Ilse, my wife, it's different. She can understand, but if you've got kids there, they don't understand that. And then when you're there, you can't use work or stress or any issues as an excuse to be grumpy. Now, all of us, nobody's perfect. There's going to be certain days when you get home, you had a terrible day at the office, you had a terrible call on the way home. You're going to be upset, but you must immediately try to put yourself in their shoes. They've been waiting all day for you to come home, and then if you get there, give them the pleasure to really be there as their dad, and not as a businessman or business owner.
So in closing, what would you say your final remark would be on how to get enough time for family and work? Something that you think is important that you could leave people with, just to think about and focus on.
I think it's important that as a family you do certain things that everybody enjoys. What we've been doing, all of us, we started a bit of mountain biking, cycling, things like that, and it's something that all of us as a family enjoy. So it's not really sitting in front of the TV the whole time, but make an effort on a Saturday morning, get up early, go to one of these tracks and go and cycle, for example. So find something that everybody enjoys. We enjoy camping, for example, and 1 weekend camping is going to be equal to 2 weeks sitting in front of the TV and just vegging. So it's find something that everybody enjoys, the entire family, and to do things like that. I think that's how you create quality time, quality family time.